Welcome back to the channel, YouTubians, Power Card Scale Dreams. First off, I just want to thank everyone for the support in the last video. Likes, comments, views, thumbs ups. It's all really appreciated. So today, or this evening, I'm going to do an unboxing. As you can tell by the thumbnail, sorry, I'm a little tired. We just got back from a trip. It was my birthday. We went on a little trip and had some fun with the little one. Took her to the zoo and stuff, and mall shopping and walking. My feet are sore. We did so much walking. But anyways, we had fun. We're back home now. Just got home this afternoon. And so I want to show off one of these kits that I got. I got a few kits, but this one I'm most excited about. I've been looking for this one for quite some time. Now I know this was released back in the first new tool 98, I think, and then it was re-released a year later, and so it hasn't been released since then. So I was kind of looking for this kit for a while. I knew what it contained. I knew it was a really good kit, and so I finally got the new release just yesterday. So this is a 2024 release. And if you know anything about this kit, this is what it looked like before. This is the picture, the box art. If you know about this kit, you know what it contains. I haven't looked in this kit. This is brand new. Haven't even opened it yet. So I'm going to open it with you guys. So those of you who don't know about this kit can try and pick this up. So here's just some of the stuff they have in it. I can't read this backwards. So anyways, tires, springs, exhaust, custom steering wheel. Is the trunk mounted fuel cell and a 454. Just same as the front. That's pretty cool decal sheet, and there's a build with those decals, and of course your parts overview. Okay, so that's that. So we're going to get you flipped around. We're going to have a look at this kit, and I'm excited to see what's in this. Okay, so we'll get started with the body. Chassis plate is there as well. Just want to let you guys know this is packaged really well. The box is really full. When you get the box, you can tell that there's lots of stuff in this. I didn't see 146 parts, so just so you know. Okay, let's get this going. So here's your chassis pan. Looks all really nice, nicely detailed. Mold's really nice. There's a little bit of flash here, but nothing too major. Couple injection points here, but doesn't look too bad. These will be hidden by the dash and the rear whatever covers this. I'm not too sure if there's a seat or not. And the body looks, all the molding is really nice and defined. A little bit of flashing here. Nothing too crazy. Even the mold line isn't too bad. I mean, it'll be a little tough to sand this line down right here because of the body line. And there's a little bit of a mold line right here in this rear window pillar. just at the bottom. Other than that, I don't really see anything other than that. Just a little bit of cleanup, as with all kits. But it's nice, this trunk is open, as you can see. Okay, so that's your body. And our first bag of parts. So the first thing I notice is this frame. So it's looking like it's got the kind of the original K member there, but it's got the so I'm not exactly sure what kind of chassis you would call this, but it's back halved anyway, because you can see these tubs. This is tubbed out back here, and you can see the Chevy symbol there. So this is all different, of course, not stock. So the rear end is tubbed. And the frame is sectioned, and you can see that there, C-notched. So that looks pretty cool. It's a little bit warped, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. A little thin in this area here. But hopefully it's sturdy enough for this application. Alright, so there's that. Then we got some really nice exhaust. Our big rear end, probably a 4.9 inch. Just some suspension stuff. More suspension stuff. These look like some pretty coilover shocks, front shocks, I would imagine. And then your rear end 4-link suspension right here attaches to your rear end. So that looks all really nice. I don't know what that's all about, but it's all dirty in here. Interesting. That's weird. But anyways, wheel backs and some wheel cover things, wheel well. Front and hood. The hood and the rear deck lid. All your front suspension. Hinges, front suspension stuff, your hood hinges, your air, underhood detailing stuff, horns, steering, battery, upper A-arms, lower A-arms, more air stuff. Everything looks really nicely detailed as well. There's no real, like, the flash isn't really apparent here. That's all really nice. So here's your rear seat. Looks really good. Really nicely done. Or that's front seat, sorry. Here's your rear seat. And your door cards, they're all one piece. Goes right to the trunk. Because your trunk is open on this one. The molds look really nice. There's barely any flash here. Everything looks crisp. Yeah, this is really quite nice. Really nice kit. Okay, and then we got the rest of our exhaust there. Steering knuckles. Battery. Brake booster. And that stuff. You got your brakes. Drive shaft. There's that steering wheel they bragged about on the box. A little bit of flash on that. Part of your rear end there. And here's the racing fuel cell they bragged about on the box as well. MK5-7 it says on this license plate holder. Okay, some of our hoses. So one sprue. Okay, firewall. That looks really nicely detailed as well. Okay, and then our can't remember what you call these, not the firewall, but the radiator support, core support. Okay, and then here's our 454. This is an automatic, as you can see by the transmission there. But the block looks really nice. Pretty basic. Okay, and then all our components. These heads look pretty decent. Those would be nice to detail up. Manifold, intake and exhaust, fan belt assembly, and look at this distributor. It's got the holes. See that? That'll be easy to drill out. That's pretty cool. The carburetor is a two-piece. Actually looks pretty nice. Alternator, starter. Timing chain cover. Water pump. Dash. The dash looks really nice as well. Yeah, that's some nice detail there. Hopefully we got some gauge decals. So it comes with your automatic and your signal switch as part of the steering column, shifter. Not sure what that is, if it's part of the hood or part of the hood latch thing, or some sort of console underneath the dash maybe. The rad, and then our insert for the grill. Okay, so that's all our white stuff. The chrome. These wheels aren't bad. These aren't bad, but they're not great. They're all the same depth, but they are different thicknesses, different width. Okay, so oh, that's neat. Our air filter comes with the bottom part, so that's neat. You don't usually see that. All our V's, wipers, headlight, bezels, mirrors, door handles, hood stuff, dash, and of course our bumpers and the fin, whatever you call those. I don't know what you call those. The lights where you fuel, the fuel thing. I think those fuel things there. I've never, and your valve covers. I've never actually been up close to a 57, so I wouldn't know. Okay, and then we have our clears, of course. I'm not going to open those, or reds. And the tires. Pretty basic tires, nothing to write home about. Not the best. But I like the color of them. They're not super shiny. But definitely won't be using these or those wheels. And then our last thing here for stuff is the Decal sheet. So what we have here is, of course, all the decals. We got gauges. Perfect. 2 radio. Some of your smaller gauges. Your Bel Airs, double of everything, Chevrolet, Bel Air, Chevrolet, even got the gold, everything in gold, everything in like chrome or silver, couple license plates, and of course all the scallops to go along with it. So you can do it in gold or you can do it in the silver, so that's cool. Nice little option. Or, yeah, 3 sets of license plates. Michigan, Florida, California. So everything comes in doubles. So that's really nice. That's good. That's really good. Alright, and we'll just have a quick look at our instructions. So this just talks about how to build and what you should do, symbols, tires, engine, more engine stuff. Oh, tells you how to wire it. Oh, I missed some stuff here. Hold on. Okay. Just quickly glance over this. But there's something else in this I forgot to show. I just seen it. Your color code. It's a really nice instruction sheet. Decal placement. Okay, so this fell on the floor when I was opening the Decal sheet. So there's a little bit of BMF here. I don't know what kind it is, but that's pretty cool. It gives you a little sheet of that, and it gives you some wire for wiring up your engine, your ignition wires. So that's really cool too. So those are some cool additions to this kit. Really nice kit with the 4-link suspension and the tubbed out rear end and narrowed frame. So yeah, definitely think this is a cool kit. I can't wait to build it, and hope you guys have gotten something out of this and pick this kit up if you can. It's a great kit, and thanks for checking out the video. Talk to you all soon. Pat out, model on.
Thank you very much.